In the meantime, we want to get this to you for a moment here. We're now learning that Democratic members of the Federal Election Commission voted to punish Fox News for expanding the roster of last year's first Republican primary debate. The vote ended in a 3-3 split, which resulted in no action. But let's get the background on what's going on here. Howard Kurtz, host of Media Buzz and a Fox News media analyst. So, Howard, what do we know here?
Well, good morning, Martha. These secret votes took place last month. They're just becoming public today. And there was a partisan split. The 3 Democratic commissioners appointed by Democratic presidents, or Democratic seats, I should say, arguing that Fox News violated federal election law in that first presidential debate back in Cleveland last August by adding an undercard, a so-called undercard debate. You certainly remember that, before the 10 primetime candidates were debating. And the argument, which was rejected by the 3 Republican commissioners, was that this amounted to an illegal corporate contribution by Fox. Now, I spoke to one of those Republican commissioners, Lee Goodman, this morning. He told me this was an astonishing overreach into newsroom editorial judgments, that a news company should not be punished for making those kinds of things, and how, he says, could expanding a debate from 10 candidates to 17 candidates be considered some kind of violation. It does raise the question whether these Democratic commissioners wanted in some fashion to target Fox News, especially when you consider that CNN did the same thing in its couple of debates that followed, and especially when you consider there's a free press exemption in the FEC law that's supposed to exempt these kinds of editorial judgments.
Yeah, when you're trying to bring all of the candidates to the American people to be heard because they want to run for president. Now, what was the impetus here? What started this whole ball rolling?
There was a complaint, Martha, filed by a rather obscure presidential candidate, a former IRS commissioner named Mark Everson, who wanted also to be on the stage. He was not included because he was not regularly included in national polls, and that was the Fox criteria for both the primetime and the undercard debates. And so the lawyers at the FEC recommended what would have been kind of a token fine of $7,500, but Commissioner Lee Goodman tells me that conceivably that could have gone to hundreds of thousands of dollars had the production costs and the value of the airtime for that undercard debate been included. But no action will be taken because it was ultimately a 3-3 tie.
Yeah, remember it well. All right, Howie, thank you very much.